Hey everybody, my name's Joey. I am a digital marketing partner of Chet Holmes International. Amanda asked me to come on today to go over some ways that you can utilize video for your 7 months of marketing. Now, if you're familiar with Chet Holmes' work, which I'm assuming you are since you're here, he wrote this awesome book that has influenced thousands and thousands of people on how to make their business better. He goes over a big chapter called the 7 months of marketing. And within this chapter, I'll just read off the 7 musts. I'm not going to read the whole book to you. I'm not going to narrate it. Because I would probably suck at doing that. You have advertising, direct mail, corporate literature, which is like brochures and promotional pieces, public relations, personal contact, which he refers to as salespeople and customer service, basically anybody that contacts your customers, and market education, so teaching your market about your services and educating them, and internet marketing, which is websites, emails, and affiliate marketing, all that stuff. So those are the 7 musts of marketing. Now, if you want to learn more about these, you can go to the Institute and purchase that. You'll actually get a whole bunch of videos of Chet teaching on these subjects. Or you can also wait for the new edition of the book coming out. I can't tell you when, but coming out soon, and you're going to love it. But today, I'm going to go over a broad stroke of kind of how you can utilize just the aspect of video within all 7 musts of marketing. Now, I'm not telling you that you need to replace what you're doing with video. I'm just saying these are ways you can add to it, innovate it, improve it, or utilize video across all 7, or you can pick one area and utilize video, or you don't have to do any of it. It's up to you how you want to do this. But right now, I'm going to read you some stats that will hopefully persuade you that video is going to be pretty awesome. So check this out. All right, I'm pulling my iPad here. So stat number 1, marketers who use video grow revenue 49% faster than non-video users. That's pretty insane, actually, when you really think about that stat. More than 500 million hours of videos are watched on YouTube each day. 1/3 of online activity is spent watching video. 1/3. 85% of U.S. internet audience watches video online. That means 85% of the people in the United States who are on the internet are watching videos. Over 500 million, half a billion, people are watching video on Facebook every single day. 64% of consumers make a purchase after watching branded social media videos. So basically what that means, what a branded social media video is a video that's essentially a commercial from a big brand. So this isn't like just a normal video, or this is not a TV commercial. This is a commercial from a brand on social media, and it's bringing that much of an ROI in. Now, social media videos generates 12 times more shares than text and image combined, so it's just good to have them. Views on branded video content have increased 258% on Facebook and 99% on YouTube as of June 2017. I'm pretty sure that number has gone up in the last couple of years. Video drives 157% increase in organic traffic. That means more people are seeing you because your videos. Videos on landing pages can increase conversions by 80% or more. The average user spends 88% more time on a website that has a video. So what this is telling us is that when you have a video, people spend more time engaging with you on your social media, because more people view videos on social media, on your website, and they purchase more often after watching them. And if you have a video on your website, they're more likely to convert. So if you don't have video in any of these aspects, you're really losing out on your conversion rate. So imagine having videos in all the 7 musts of marketing, and how would that impact your sales? That's where we're kind of going right here. Now, another really cool thing that video does is it creates celebrity authority. Now, we've probably all seen the little pyramid of authority and how you're a generalist, a specialist, and you have authority and blah, blah, blah. But the idea is this. To have authority, you need to, be good at what you're doing. A doctor has authority. Someone who writes a book has authority. People who have authority are people that are experts in their industry. Now, to create the next level up, the celebrity part of the authority is when you are everywhere and everybody just recognizes you as a celebrity. Now, I'm not saying you're a rock star, you're famous, but because you're everywhere, they're going to associate you with being a celebrity. I'll tell you a quick story. This is pretty crazy. Now, I am in no means a celebrity or anything like that. My biggest following on Instagram is I have 80 people. It's insane how little of it is. I don't work on my personal branding or anything. But I do have a company where I use video marketing for every aspect of the 7 Musts of Marketing. And because we're running ads everywhere on social media, it ends up going on to TVs and YouTube and all that stuff, my videos and my face is everywhere. So I actually one day, this was about 2 months ago, a lady calls me. I'm driving, and all my business phones go to my cell phone because they all get routed. And I answer the phone, and I'm like, "Hey, this is Joey." And so the person was like, "This is Joey?" I'm like, "Yeah. How can I help you?" And she was almost awestruck, like starbound, like, "Oh my God, I can't believe I'm talking to Joey. Like you're the guy on the videos, right?" And I started laughing. It's like, "Yeah, I'm the guy on the videos. I don't know why you think this is so cool, but whatever. I am the guy on the videos. How can I help you?" And she, after talking to her about 5 minutes, I didn't even have to sell her or use my pitches or anything like that. She's like, "Can I sign up right now?" And I was driving, so I was like, "You know what? How about when I get back to the office, I'm driving right now, I'll send you an invoice and you can sign up and we can get you started, tomorrow or today." And then she was like, "No, I want to do it right now. Like, I have you on the phone. I can't believe I'm talking to you. Like, I have my credit card ready to go. Like, can we do it right now?" So I'm not going to say no. So I pulled over. I was on a toll road. So I pulled over to the side of the freeway toll road, and I pulled out my phone. I pulled up my invoicing app over the phone, took her credit card information, made a sale, and then drove off. And I'm only telling you this story because the videos did that. It wasn't my website. It wasn't my copywriting skills. It's because she just keeps seeing me everywhere. And she's been following our stuff for a while. And by just over repeating, seeing me teach things, educate people, do stuff, create commercials and all that stuff, she ended up just buying from me over the phone without any type of pre-sale that was a pre-sale, I'm sorry, sales process or anything like that where I had to pitch her the service. So she was already sold on the whole service before we ever even talked. It was amazing. It's crazy. But that's just an example of a story. We have tons of these stories from our clients. And that's one of the reasons why video is so effective. You create that celebrity status and you're everywhere. And people connect with video a lot more. When you think about it, people like to see behind the curtains. They want to build trust. In the last couple years, it's been changing a lot. It changes almost every year, where in the past, people liked whiteboard doodle videos or animation videos, or they'd get really highly produced videos by some production companies. And those are all great. Awesome. But what's happening is that a lot of companies were doing it. And so you weren't different than everybody else. Everybody had an animation explainer video. Everybody had just all the same. And what happened is that the marketplace, the consumers, started to not buy into it. They're like, I don't want to see another video of a freaking whiteboard animation describing a product. They wanted to see the person or the people behind the business. And so what video does is it allows you to break through the curtain, basically, and say, "Hi, here I am. Here's what we do. Here's how we can help you. And do you want to buy from us?" And that's just what people like to do. And so what people are doing is that they're going to websites, they're watching videos, they're getting engaged with people. They go to your social media account, they see what you're posting on there. If you have videos, they're watching them. If you don't, they're just scrolling past really quickly. So videos are just helping you engage with your clients, letting them see behind the curtain and feel more involved in your business before they ever even purchase from you. So that is one of the main reasons why we like to use video. But besides that, let's get into it. So education. How do we get people to know who you are, feel like you have educated them in whatever subject that you're trying to educate them in, and establish you as a trusted advisor and create celebrity status before they ever talk to you? Here's how we did it for Amanda. I'll show you what we did. We took their core story, which hopefully you know about, and some of you have a core story and some of you don't. So you're gonna need to read chapter 4 to learn how to make a core story. And what we're gonna do is show you really quickly how we kind of did that for Chet Holmes International. So let me pull my screen up. So this is educational marketing. Now this is one of the things that we did for Amanda Holmes, and we recorded her in our studio and created a landing page for it. And this is a full 3-part video funnel. So there's 3 different educational topics here. This goes over with their core story. We built this landing page where they can 10x your income. These are trainings directly out of the company, and they opt in. We run ads to this. We do landing pages and opt-ins on the website for this. And basically, it's a simple video of Amanda talking to her clients and her prospects and educating them.
Would you like to make 10 times more money?
So that's just the intro video to sell people onto opting in. Then once they land in, they go in and they see the first video. So video 1 of 3, how to increase the impact of every move you make by 9 times. And there's a full video with training, little opt-ins, and here's a thing that shows a lot of social proof. So basically people that are commenting on the videos. And these videos were professionally done. These were in our offices down in Newport.
My name is Amanda Holmes, CEO of Chet Holmes International.
And she goes in and teaches. And then they get a cool email that in the next day gets released to the next video. So it creates some funness here. And then there's the second video that they get. And she teaches a cool lesson here. And then they get the third video. And then by the time they watch all 3 videos, they should be pretty bought into what she's up to and what she's doing. They claim the offer, and then the offer takes them to here. And they sign up to actually buy a consultation. And we do some bonuses and all that fun stuff. But the point is, I'm not teaching you how to create a funnel right now. I'm teaching you that they utilize video to create a video funnel for their clients. Now, having this type of a funnel, what it did is essentially created that trust. It created celebrity authority, hardcore. It made her the trusted advisor. So by the time she got on the phone with somebody, they already knew who she was. And that's the goal. And so we took the educational content that's usually in a book format or a core story format or a presentation or whatever, and we just took that and put it into a video series, and now that's it. Then we turn that educational content into what we call a lead magnet that takes cold prospects into a warm indoctrination series and teaches them everything they need to know. And then they finally get into a schedule. Then once they purchase, they're finally a client. So that's a very simple way that you can educate clients with video. So the next section is going to be the company brochure or the literature or your how-tos or whatever. You can use video to do all that stuff. Now, you still probably want to have pamphlets to hand out at trade shows, but those pamphlets will probably link back to your company video brochures. Now, video brochures is different than the educational content. The educational content is teaching you how to do something that's providing massive value and creating that trust and everything. The video brochure is actually showing behind the scenes of how your company works, how your services work, and the benefits to the client, how they can get started. It's essentially what we call like a video sales letter. And it's an inside glimpse, kind of showing everybody everything they need to know before they make a decision. Okay, so it's a lot different, but you can easily make one of these things. More people, I think we read the stat, what was it? More people on video drives, video on a landing page increases conversions by 80% or more. So by putting your brochure, video sales letter on your landing page right at the top, you're going to increase your conversions. And those conversions might even lead people to the video series that you're doing for education. So that's a really easy way to start utilizing video branding and brochures on your website. So take what your normal brochure is, all the stuff your company does, all the statistics and market data that you have, insert some education, some storytelling behind there, tell them how your product works, how it serves them, how it gives them the benefits that you're selling, and then have a simple call to action at the end of it that tells them the next steps that they're going to take and guide them through the whole process through video. So that's video marketing for brochures. The next section is going to be advertising. Now, a lot of you, most of you, are advertisers. You've advertised on television, radio, print, media, social media, pay-per-click, whatever. And that's great. And I don't think you should stop doing that. But what if you use videos as a funnel? Now, the reason why I'm going to promote video right now is because we're at a really crazy day and age. 2019 is the absolute most accessible time to track video watchers. So what I mean by that is back in the day, you had to make a video commercial. You had to buy airtime. You had to send it to the place. You had to make the video. You had to do all this crazy stuff. It's expensive. It's a lot of work. You pick a channel. The video airs at that time. You have to pay for repeat views because you have to see it multiple times just for someone to actually get it cemented into their brain. And you don't get to choose who watches it. Everybody who's watching that channel is going to watch it, and your hope is that somebody goes, oh, I like that, and they pick up the phone immediately and call because they can't even click to learn more. They have to call or go to a website at that moment unless they forget. That's why you see a lot of videos creating jingles and stuff because they're trying to get it stuck in your head. Now, we're at a time that's very interesting. I can make a video commercial on my phone. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying you can. You can make a video commercial on my phone today, and then I can turn that video into a TV commercial. And that video will play on Facebook feeds on computers, Instagram feeds on cell phones, and videos on Facebook. Basically, it's going to be on all the computers. It's going to be on all the cell phones. It's going to be on other platforms, so YouTube as well. When people are watching TV on their Apple TV or their Roku or whatever they're watching, those videos will also go to external devices, and they're going to be everywhere. And I can target who watches it. It's not just whoever's watching that channel is going to get the video. It's only people, the only people that get the video are people that I ask that video to be presented to. So I can pick males at their age 34 that are interested in sports. Only these people will actually get the videos. Now, the best part, this is not even, that's crazy already, but the craziest part is that when someone actually watches the video and we call it metaphorically raising their hands, they raise their hands because they're like, oh, I'm kind of interested in this. The algorithms will track their device ID and put it into a database and then tell us, hey, all these people, they watched your video and they liked it. Like they were interested in it. You should send them some more advertisements. So then we can create more videos to send to just the people that raise their hand. So now we're really targeting in on the people who are actually interested in our products that have never been interested before. And now we can send them really focused advertisements just to people who are slightly interested in this and not to everybody. So you see how we can really narrow down the targeting with video. Here, what I'll do is I'll actually use my handy dandy iPad and I'll show you and I'll really illustrate it out how this little funnel works. And that way you can see, because it's really interesting, guys. Let me pull this up. And I'm gonna have to ask you to please don't judge, because my handwriting and drawing abilities are pretty much that of a second grader. Or I'm pretty sure actually they're probably better. So we have what we call a cold audience. We have what we call a warm audience. And we have what we call a hot audience. So I'm going to just use black. So basically we have cold, wow, warm, and hot. So hot, so cold basically is someone who's never heard of you before. A warm audience is someone who's like, yeah, I've seen their ads before, I've seen their videos, I'm interested, and it's pretty cool. And a hot audience are people that are actually ready to buy right now. They've watched all your content, they just need someone to give them some way to buy something. So what we do is we take your videos, we get into cold audience, we create a couple of really good videos, maybe 2 or 3 of them, so we can test different angles and ads and different messages and all that stuff. And we send them out to a cold audience that's a very wide range audience of people who might be interested in your product that we designed for you or that you design yourself. We call it a custom audience and we deliver to them. And this might be millions of people. And by the way, it only costs a couple. Actually, it costs right now for most of our clients, it's costing 1 penny to get a video view, which is really insane. And so we send them out. This is video 1, this is video 2, and this is video 3. Now, once this person watches this video, they get sucked out and get put into this audience over here. Once this person watches this video, they get sucked out and put into this audience over here. And then once this person watches this video, they get sucked out. Once this person watches this video, they get sucked out. I think you get the idea. So once people watch the actual videos, their device IDs, whether it's their computer or their phone, get sucked out into this new audience that you'd build called the warm audience. Now within this audience, you're going to have multiple videos and content pieces and blogs and podcasts that you're going to be sending people to learn more about you, to educate them, to get them indoctrinated into what you're doing and what you're selling, to teach them how to, you're becoming a celebrity authority. It's doing all that stuff in this audience. Now what's cool is that all the people that are in this audience will be delivered each video one at a time, or each post one at a time. And once they watch it, they won't be delivered anymore. But as they engage with this one, and as they engage with that one, and as they engage with that one, we'll suck them out and we'll put them into this audience. Then the same thing with this person. As they engage with more content, we suck them out, put them into a hot audience where we can deliver them very designated, strict call to action ads. And then there's a little bit less people. Now, what's cool is that this is constantly running. And these are conversions. Like you're really focused on getting people to convert and buy from you. I know that's complex. And some of you are like, what the heck did you just say? And some of you are marketers and advertisers and you're like, yeah, we do that all the time. The idea is that we're taking a cold audience, making it warm, making it hot. It's nothing new, nothing revolutionary. But by using video, you can track them. You can actually capture the device IDs and follow them everywhere they go. So I get really excited about it because it's fun and it's awesome. And these are tools that you can use today that are available to everybody. And just most people don't know it. And so their competition doesn't know it. Yeah, it's going to make you a step up above everybody if you can start utilizing these tactics. Okay, so the next thing we're going to work on is direct mail. How the heck can we use video marketing in direct mail? Well, I'm going to show you, and this is actually really cool. So So if you are a student of Chet Holmes and you've read the books and you've watched the videos and you're into this world, you're going to know something called the Dream 100. The Dream 100 is basically you targeting the absolute best buyers in your industry that you can get and attract and make relationships with to convince to become your client. And if you do so, it's going to change your whole business. Like, these are the absolute dream top best buyers that you can possibly have. Now, if you actually did this drill and you had a list of 100 names, 100 phone numbers, 100 addresses of actual direct influencers and decision makers of the company you're trying to attract, would you spend more time and effort marketing to them? And the answer is yes, because you should. We all want to spend a whole bunch of money to market to everybody, but we always get scared when we spend even a fraction of that money to go market to one person in particular. Now, here's the thing, guys. There's lots of ways to target your Dream 100. You can read about them in the books. You can contact Chet Holmes International and learn how to do more of it. Now, one of the ways, because today we're talking about just video, is going to be this. One of the directions that we do is direct mail. Direct mail is basically you sending someone a letter or something in the mail directly to that person to get their attention and to hopefully contact you. Now, there's you can mail a postcard, you can mail a letter, you can mail whatever you want to. A lot of times what works better is something called clumpy mail, where basically the mail has something in it, so it makes a person really want to open it up because they're curious on what's inside, and you make it gimmicky and fun and all that stuff. Now, one of the ways you can do this is there's tons of services online that sell this thing. I don't particularly use any specific one, and basically it's like a card that opens up, and when you open it up, there's an actual video screen in the card. And when you open it, the video starts playing the video that you made. Now, imagine you're trying to get the attention of the CEO of this big company, and they get a clumpy mail in the thing because it's thick because there's a freaking monitor inside the card, so it's thicker. They get it, has pretty graphics all over it that says "Welcome to the team" or whatever. We want to help you or whatever you want to do. They open it up because they're curious what the heck's inside, and a video starts playing that addresses them directly. Hey, John, hey, I'm really happy that you got this card. I made this video for you because I want to help you with your company, and here's how some things that we can do for you. Hey, watch this video, and then a video of your company brochure plays, and then eventually at the very bottom of the card, it says, call us today. We'll like take you out for a cup of coffee to tell you how this all works. That's pretty rad. Like, imagine if someone did that to you. Wouldn't you call them and be like, hey, that was good, man. Good job. Like, you got my attention. That is a very customized. It's more expensive. It costs a few bucks to build these video cards, but it's something that if you're really trying to get a Dream 100 client, wouldn't you spend the extra money to do this? I know somebody who had a Dream 100, and what he did was 10 times more expensive. I'm holding up the book as an example card. 10 times more expensive. And what he did is he actually bought iPads, and he configured the iPads to when you opened it up, it played the video, and he sent an iPad to his Dream 100 clients. Like, that is insane. That's a huge gift, and it's a huge gesture of goodwill, and there's a lot of education involved in the video. It's awesome. Like, you get the idea. So you can utilize video in your outreach sales efforts if you use them in the right way and you have the budget to spend. So the next section is public relations. Now, there's a lot of different ways you can do PR. There's the traditional getting people to mention you, and there's submit press releases and try to get some attention, some buzz. It all works to an extent, depending on how big your company is and how polarizing your message is and where you're spreading it. One of the ways you can do it is through video. There's actually a few different people that do this really well, but there's companies that will make a video that is polarizing and trying to take jabs at the way the system is and showing how their company is going against it, and their videos will be sent out and become viral, and then organic reach goes up a bajillion amount, and they start getting tons of attention from it. So they're using public relations by creating video content that gets pushed and shared. Now, in those stats you read earlier, a video is, what was it again? It was a super crazy more amount to get shared than a post. It was social video generates 12 times more shares. So the idea is that we're trying to create something that we are building on purpose to get and generate buzz. I hate using that word buzz, but that's what it's doing. It's creating some sort of buzz that people want to share out and get some traction with. I've actually done this before. I created a video And it was an accident. I didn't even try to do it on purpose. I created the video, and one day, like 6 months later, after the video was already posted, nothing happened. I woke up and I had all these messages from colleagues and people I've met over the years from different states. I had probably about 6 or 7 messages on my phone, and I opened them like, what the heck is going on? Like, what just happened? Like, obviously there's an emergency. Everybody's contacting me at once, and everybody was like, dude, I just saw your video. Did you know your video's everywhere? So I logged in online. My video already had over 100,000 views. And the first, like, when I woke up, like, it just kept going after that. The amount of web traffic and opt-ins and all that stuff just went crazy. And all that happened was that I sparked a little controversy, a little different side than somebody else had. I posted it up. Somebody saw it organically, and then they posted it on some conversations on Reddit, and then Reddit decided to distribute it. And then little outlets picked it up. Like, it's crazy. So what I'm trying to say is that you can do this on purpose. Mine was an accident, but you could actually create videos on purpose that will get attention the way you want to. You have to be very careful, obviously. Use your PR person to help you with this. But you can get some attention and get some cool organic buzz off of using video. Okay, so the next section here, let me pull up my notes because I want to make sure we're staying on track. Personal contact, sales, and customer service. You can do this for both ways. So Chet describes personal contact as basically anybody that's being touched or personally engaged with your clients. Now, we already talked about the amazing power of video. Now, imagine we're going to go to pre-sales first. So personal contact is engagement. So me talking to you personally, right? So you can do that in a lot of different ways. With video, online, something that was really popular and still is working pretty well, by the way, is not as popular as it used to be, is webinars, live webinars online. We have a client who does live webinars online. Every time that happens, they get sales. And their evergreen webinars, meaning their replays, don't generate sales. And one of the reasons, and the only reason probably why, is because on the webinar, they're able to communicate and talk to the actual people watching, take questions. They feel honored, like, oh my God, I got like a question answered, and then they go by. And so the liveness of it creates that that trust and that willingness and that buzz to make you want to buy something. It's really awesome. Besides webinars, people do live shows. You can actually create a Friday, the Friday broadcast or whatever you want to do, like the Friday briefing, and you can create a live video conference on your phone, on your camera, like I'm doing right now. Like I can press a button right now and this could go live, and I can see comments and talk to people if I want to. And every time you do that, if you make it constant, you're talking to people, you're actually engaging with them, and you have a Q&A and all that stuff. And if you make it regular as well, and people expect it, it creates a really awesome, community of people that are engaged with your work. So that's one way that the one person in an office far away can talk to millions of people without ever lifting a finger, of just being in front of their computer screen like you're already doing. So that's one method. Right now, okay, this is pretty cool. About 3 months ago, I started this myself, and it's so far, it has worked 100% of the time. I have a 100% close rate from this method as of 3 months ago since I've started it. It will not last because I am not a good salesperson. I just like to talk to people and help them out, and if they need help, they'll usually hire us. But I started using this method, and it really increased our sales a lot. So here's what I did. After a sales call, so you already had them scheduled, they know who you are, they've been through your whole indoctrination sequence, they've been educated, you're the celebrity authority, they've been through everything. You talk to them on the phone finally. You're talking to them. You're trying to sell them. You're pitching them. You lay out how your company can help them out and all that stuff. Most people are like, I think about it. Okay, great. Awesome. We'll call you tomorrow. And then you hang up. What I've started doing is taking actual video and sending to them directly via text message or email, depending on how large the video is, and following up with a video. So one method is I do it in 2 different ways. So the way I do it is I make a video that looks just like this. Same exact setup, because this is my home office. And I literally will talk to them. Hey, it was really nice to talk to you today. I just want to give you a quick summary of what we went over, and I'll pull out my iPad, and I'll draw out, and I'll do some illustrations on how they can do all this cool stuff. And then at the end, I just recap, this is what we charge, and if you need any help, we're here to help you, so let me know. And then I take that video, I upload it as an unlisted video, and I send it to them via text message or an email. And oh my God, people love it. Like they see this video that you took the time and effort to do it. It's like, it's illustrative. They see your face because on a phone, they don't see your face. And so it's a really awesome conversion mechanism that works really well. I've even had clients tell us directly, like later on, that they only signed up with us because of the video. Like they were happy about the call and they're like, oh cool, this is really great. We could probably do this our own. But then I sent them the video and they're like, oh my God, we should just sign up and get in and become a client. And so that works really well. Another thing I'd use, I'm gonna do a little pitch here. There's an app. I'm no way affiliated with it. I'm just telling you, it's awesome, called Bonjoro. Now, it's a kind of a clunky app, to be honest with you. Like they're still working on it, making it really good. And basically, anytime I get a call, I have an API send all their information to this app. The app pulls up, I can press a button and it records a video of me talking to them. Then as I talk to them, I press send and it sends them an email with a link of my video, which is awesome. Another way you can do it is simply just make a video on the phone. Say, hey, awesome talking to you today. If you ever need anything, let me know. I'll reach out. I'm here for you. Just reply back to this text and that's it. And you can actually text it to them directly. The idea is that we're trying to do a personal video, not a generic video. You can do generic videos, but I wouldn't make that your first contact. Your first video should be personal. And this will really, 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 really increase the amount of engagement, everything. Like they will stay longer as a client because you took that personal approach. They'll more likely sign up with you because you took that personal approach, and they'll feel more connected with you and they'll feel like they can trust you more because they actually see your face and you're on their home phone device. And that's the thing that they like cherish the most in the whole world because everybody's stuck on their devices. And it's just putting you in that place. Hopefully that makes sense. And also you can do video sales calls now on like Zoom. So we can do a face-to-face call. That's also a really cool way to help close your sales rates higher. And that's it for that one. I'm not going to go over too much more of that because we can go on for hours. And okay, the last one, the internet. If you've probably noticed, everything we've talked about so far utilizes the internet just about. The only thing that doesn't is sending people the direct mail cards with the video inside of it. That video is probably going to get them to come back to the internet and to your funnels. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to illustrate a quick little funnel for you. So this is kind of summing up the whole thing all together on an internet plan in a funnel. Now, if you don't know what a funnel is, it's essentially your sales process, like from talking to people that don't know who you are to selling them. And it's a funnel, so it's open up big because you're going to talk to more people, and the more people that talk to you slowly go down this funnel-looking thing, and they eventually sign up and purchase from you. I know I just butchered that, and I made it super simple and tried to not get complicated, but that's essentially what a funnel is. And every company needs a funnel because you need to understand where your marketing dollars are being spent, where it's working, where it's not working, and how the conversions are coming in, and know all your statistics and stuff like that. So I'm going to switch it over to my iPad again. Righty. Let me make sure I don't mess this up, because sometimes I mess this up and it goes to things you shouldn't see. All right. So the funnel. Let's imagine, I'm going to make a nice wide one here. That's your funnel. This is your sale. So that's the end result. Typically, for most companies, you do like a schedule to call or a pitch or an application or whatever that is that helps get people to actually close the deal. That's for most companies, not all companies. So let's think about it here. So we got the videos, right? So on the outside and the top of your funnel, you're going to have tons of videos. You have you would have your social media videos, you'd have your PR videos, you'd have your educational content. So we're going to call that right now lead magnet videos, because those lead magnets will come to the education. We have just generalized posting. You don't have to always use videos. I'm going to try to keep everything just video orientated right now. You have your video cards. I'm going to just say VC. So those are like the Dream 100 video cards. You have the direct marketing approaches. You have your PR videos, your advertising. Okay, so we kind of went over everything. I'll make a couple more out here just to complete the top of the funnel. You get the idea. This could be tons of different videos in your marketplace going out and talking. Now, most of the time, these are all going to be delivered on social type of channels. So we have Facebook, we have Instagram, you have LinkedIn, You have YouTube, you have Pinterest, you have, I mean, there's so many. I would say devices. So that means like Apple TV, Roku, all those things. So there's lots of different places you can place your videos. We're not going to go into all that right now. It's all media buying techniques, but they are all going to see. Sorry, I'm trying to find a laser pointer. They're all going to see these videos. Everybody that sees the videos will ultimately be tracked and monitored and then sent into the warmer part of your funnel. So this is like essentially this is your cold, right? They don't really know who you are. You're presenting yourself to the world. And then they go into the warm part of the funnel, which is all right here. And most of the time, this will be all your educational content. So you're going to have, let's say like Amanda Holmes, she's got her 3 video series right here. After they see this stuff, they go into the 3 video series. 1, 2, 3. And then after they watch the video series, they get scheduled into a call. And then they purchase, hopefully. And this could also be your product videos, like your website brochure. So that would be your video brochure. It could be a lot of different things. It could also be your VSLs, so your video sales letters. It could be articles. It could be whatever you want to, but we're going to stick with video right now just for the sake of this training. And then, of course, after all that stuff, they get pitched to schedule a call with you. And these are what we would call a hot prospect. And the absolute goal will be to get a sale. So this is a very simplex version of a funnel. It's not crazy. I'm not trying to go overcomplicated here. I've already gone way too long on this video, so I can't get super into it. Now, I could spend probably an hour on each of these subjects, to be honest with you, but the goal today was to give you an overarching high-level view of how this all can work and how you can utilize video in the 7 musts of marketing. If you're not familiar with the 7 musts of marketing, we went over the majority of it, but you can get a lot more detail by reading the book. So buy the book, look at that chapter, read it. The new book's coming out. You're going to love it. I'm excited to read it myself. And you can also see the videos at the Institute. There's lots of different things you can do. My aim right now is to get you guys just to start thinking about how can we use video as a company to reach more people, to gain more trust, to become the trusted advisor. And what's cool about video is it's scalable. You do it one time. Like you can create one awesome video and then it could be used for a long time. Like you don't have to keep making the same videos over and over again. Like the videos are scalable. We can use this video for a long time and train people on how to use videos in the 7 musts of marketing. So use videos, try your best. Give it a shot, see how you like it. I do think you're going to see a good positive response. I've never seen someone that went to the video platform and said, that didn't work. Like it just doesn't really happen. Like you normally get a good response when you use videos. If you're kind of just a jerk and you don't want to be there, people might not like your videos, so maybe you shouldn't do it. But utilize videos the best you can. If you need help, I'm more than welcome to jump on a call with you and help you out and help you strategize a way that you can utilize the video across all your marketing. But otherwise, take these ideas, take these strategies, use them, implement them, brainstorm them, have fun with them. And besides that, guys, have a great rest of your day and good luck to you.